How's the cleavage? Is it cleaving? Should I?
It's cleaved.
Should I? Rob says keep the cleavage on. So
we've had a day.
And we will tell you about the day as we eat.
Because clearly we have a guest with us today,
Yes,
which
we
is
do.
all of the snacks that we bought from the protein health store.
Tedra we selecto.
I don't
Am I
think
saying
that's
it right?
being pronounced correctly.
So these are Mexican snacks and Mexican protein bars.
Yeah, and we thought when in Rome or Cancun, you should try the snacks.
100%. So
That's
this
what we're doing.
one's Fibo, Fibo. As you can see, I've already taken a bite out of it because...
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did.
You went for it.
You want to take a bite now?
You didn't rate it. Wait, how are we doing this?
However, it doesn't need to be that serious, you guys. We are eating protein bars and telling you if they're delish or not.
What is this, though? Cookies and cream protein. Okay.
How's it? I found it kind of dry.
She's not very good. Very one note.
Look at this. Look at this. See the chocolate. That one was like a
Below mid.
4 out of 10.
Yeah, 4.
Mm.
What about that one?
This one's like 6. Because there's a lot of chocolate on it. We're gonna eat it all, by the way. Which is why you can see like some of them are already half open. Yo, me.
That was all you.
It was all me.
This is a 5. It
It's a
has the
5.
chocolate coating, which helps it a little bit, but it's still... What is this? What was this?
It's like chocolate rice cakes. I like it.
I don't like I don't like that much either.
No, he's a hater,
It's
you
like
guys.
a 5. The texture's nice.
It was crispier
The
yesterday.
chocolate's not nice.
I give it a 7.
Wow.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay. 6.
6.
Mm.
We compromise. Let's try this one. Wild protein cinnamon roll.
I'm so happy. And we also have coconut water.
Love coconut water.
Kalahua Acapulco.
That doesn't look so appetizing.
Describe it. Nobody wants to see you just open a pack and eat it.
It kind of reminds me of like a healthy bar.
I smell something. Cinnamon?
Cinnamon roll. No, it's not bad.
Mm.
That's a 6 for me.
It's very cinnamon forward.
But I like cinnamon. Cinnamon's a good spice.
Mm.
I'm a cinnamon boy.
I agree. That one's pretty good.
Yeah, 6.
It's definitely the best of the protein bar so far.
Yeah. So what was our day? What did we do?
We did parasailing. It was really fun. It was like
so fun.
the water was so turquoise, so blue.
They were like kind of behind in like getting us up in the air, and we had a ferry to catch right after it.
There was a major accident, and
So
so they were like, "I'm sorry, we're late," and we were like holding onto the boat.
I mean, this is the best thing so far. The caramel popcorn.
What is it? I ate half the bag yesterday.
That's like an 8.
Right?
No,
It's so good.
that's great.
This is Popcornopolis.
I mean, how do you go wrong with caramel popcorn, right? It's like always a banger.
This one's cold, so I feel like we gotta eat it right now.
Yeah. I've heard that you're supposed to eat that cold.
Gansito. So we were almost late.
So we were almost late for the ferry, but we made it.
Yes. Oh my god, I had to run, yo, in my flip-flops.
In the flip-flop.
It was like a whole thing.
Yeah.
I had to run to the dock and then run back. Our guide was running with
The
me.
parasailing.
The parasailing guy. I can hear angels. This is like a Twiggy. Twisties. What do you call it? Twisties. Twisters. Twiggies.
Twinkie?
Twinkie!
A twister. How's that?
Okay.
This isn't a Twinkie. This is more cakey.
It definitely does not have as much strawberry on it. Like, this image is a lie.
It's a little... It tastes very processed.
Don't they all?
They do. But this has that, like, artificial taste to it. But it's not bad. It's not bad. I wish the cake had more flavor in it.
Yeah.
The cake is just kind of there.
Right.
But it's very kind of tasteless.
I don't like that it comes in a plastic casing. Like, why? Why?
I wish it had denser
We don't
cake.
need more plastic in this world.
Yeah, that is weird.
Like,
I want denser cake that's more like vanilla-y, and I want dark chocolate.
Yeah. He's very particular, you guys. This was like
6.
$2.
If that.
You're asking for a lot for a $2 candy.
I have high standards.
He's a bougie bitch.
I am a bougie
He's
bitch.
Pedro Pascal.
We're both bougie bitches, to be honest. We did the parasailing. We caught the ferry. Joel had to run to get it. We took the ferry over to Isla Mujeres.
Is it Isla Mujeres or is it Isla
Or is it
Mujeres?
Isla? We don't know Spanish.
I think it's Isla Mujeres. Yeah, today was a lot of like, no habla español.
It was a lot of that.
It was a lot of like English, like
Yeah, I took French.
Buenos dias.
I took French in
Muy
high
bien.
school and just
¿Cómo estás?
wasn't helping.
But
Yeah.
Tony, our guide yesterday, shout out to Tony again.
Love Tony.
Tony said, like, all you have to know is buenos dias, good morning,
That's what he said.
hola, hi, and por favor, please,
Mm-hmm.
and thank you, muchas gracias. That kind of connects the cross cultures because
Yeah.
people love to be seen.
True. Okay, we're gonna try another Fibo
Fibo.
because we have 2 more of them.
Yeah.
So this is the raspberry one.
Mm.
Same kind of thing.
It's not a bear bell, that's for sure.
Those bear bells. I think that's my favorite Fibo though. I like it more.
Chocolate's better.
I like it more than the chocolate.
I'm a chocolate girly. Give me
Yeah.
chocolate any day. Any day.
Okay.
And then it's the Rice Krispie, and then it's the Gansito. This one is Sabritas, which
This is just salt.
I don't know. When I hear Sabritas, I think of Marcelo Hernandez on SNL.
Isn't that the Lay's logo?
Mm.
Are these just Lay's?
I think it's just Lay's.
These are just Lay's. I mean, no shade. Lay's potato chips are incredible. What is a Lay's potato chip?
I have not had Lay's potato chips in so long. So
I think they're an 8. They're like the epitome of a salted potato chip. They're excellent. The only downside is that they're not Ruffles.
they don't have ridges.
Those ridges, though.
We love the ridges. Do you like ridges? Leave a comment down below if you do.
Give us your opinion on ridges. So we got to the islands. We had signed up for snorkeling. We ended up getting there an hour early.
Right. We thought we were late. Because I think you miscalculated. You were like, the ferry's going to take a whole hour and a half.
The schedule looked like it said it was going to take... I showed it to you. It said it was going to take an hour.
It did not say it was going to take an hour.
It took 20 minutes.
It said, in his mind, the ferry was going to, like, go to Isla Mujeres and then, like, immediately turn around again. No. They have to, like, dock.
Oh, maybe it was a round trip
They have to, like,
thing.
deplane. You have to, like, drop everyone off.
This is vegan protein. That's dangerous.
Nothing wrong with vegan protein.
Oh, this is another wild protein. Wild protein, but it's rotated a different way. Protein, soya y leche, sabor, chocolate y cacahuate.
Oh my God.
What's that?
Okay, I'm going to open these almonds. I know they're going to be verified bangers.
We're opening this first.
You're opening that. I'm opening this.
We're doing 2. Okay. Ooh, this looks good. This one's very good. Chocolatey.
So I'm going to put Gansito lower.
Texture's nice because it's like soft, but also some crunch in there.
Oh, this is the best one so far. Wild protein. Oh, yes.
That's good. That's good. What do you eat?
This is so good. This is basically an Oreo. We have ice. We have ice.
We're going to make some cocktails.
We're going to make some cocktails.
You keep chatting to the gang. Tell them what happened. Because it was a little...
It was traumatizing.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. Yeah. So basically, I don't do this at home, by the way, guys. Eat on your bed. Oh my God. Rob literally doesn't let me eat on the bed. I'm such a snacker.
He's not allowed to.
He's not allowed to. But I lost my ring. My ring. What the heck? I went to the bathroom at Zama Beach Club, and while I was washing my hands, you know how like when you're wearing a ring and it's like your hand gets wet and you don't like it, so you take off your ring and you're like, I'm gonna dry that part of the finger first, and then I'm gonna put it back on. So I put it in my pocket. I was drying my hands, and then I looked in my pocket and it was no longer there. That was upsetting. It wasn't the ring that we exchanged to each other.
No.
It was an Oura ring.
Yeah.
A very brand new Oura ring.
I mean, the rings that we exchanged were very cheap.
I didn't think I was gonna ever get married. Not really. But
No.
Not really.
You didn't think?
I don't know. But
Okay.
yeah, because when you proposed, I was very shocked. I don't think we talked about it.
Yes, we did.
But I never thought that it would happen.
You never thought it would happen when?
We were dating for a year and a half then. I was in grad school. This is a Diet Coke with Mandarin Absolute Vodka. So yum.
Gotta get it.
It's so cheap, but so yum.
I mean, it's not fancy vodka, but
No.
we don't really
Something
drink.
Like, don't give a shit about alcohol. Like, I don't care what wine it is, just put it in front of me. I was telling the story of our engagement, to our
Yes.
marriage, and then how I lost the ring. I was in the middle of my grad school program, in between my first year and my second year, and I was very much like, I'm gonna get a job here, very naively thinking that it would be easy to score a visa. Like it's hard. Like getting a work visa after you've had a student visa is crazy. But anyway, I had like at least 2 years of runway, right? Because I had my F1 visa and then I had my OPT. But then you proposed.
I did.
A year and a half into our relationship, 2 years before my visa expired. And so I was like, okay, bet. So it wasn't for the visa, but I think we kind of knew then because we were living together in Seattle. I was doing my internship in Seattle then. And
When you know, you know.
we went through a breakup.
We did go through a breakup.
Stick
We
around for
broke up.
8 years together, you
Yeah.
would break up at least once. What happened?
You know, Joel had the audacity to move. He got into Harvard, and so
Harvard? Oh, look.
And so he had to move to start grad school.
In
and
Boston.
We knew that he was going to move.
Yeah.
Like right after we met, he got in.
For all my international normie homies, Boston is about 4 hours away from New York City. So that's like KL to Singapore or KL to Penang.
But we knew this like as soon as the relationship started. We had kind of always planned like, okay, this is going to be like a 4-month thing.
We're like,
max.
let's just see where it goes.
And so at the end of 4 months, we're like, okay, that was fun. See ya. And we broke up.
It's like a nougat. It is delicious. I think it's chocolate.
Caramel.
It
Must be the nut.
So yum. I gotta have it again.
Where do you rank that?
It's not that good. It's a peanut. That
It's a
looks like a
peanut.
peanut. That looks like a peanut.
Huh.
Okay, straight to the bottom. So we ended up together and you moved to Boston because
I did.
your stepbrother, Walker,
Mhm.
was like, hey, why don't you just move to Boston? And if it doesn't work out, you can always come back.
Yeah. Shout out to Walker for helping me to just say fuck it and
It's
go.
fine. Yes, I know that he's my ex, but can't.
Fast forward 18 months or a year after that. Proposed with cheap rings that.
Yes.
On
Oh my God, that's what we were
Amazon.
talking about. Oh my God. Oh, it's been such a long day, you guys. But yeah. And so Rob proposed with rings. I think they were carbide, but like I wasn't offended because
We invested the money elsewhere.
we said we wanted a dog.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the money was going to.
This is like a better version of the chocolate Fibo. It's like a lot of protein bars they're just like very grainy and dry. And they try to coat it in chocolate to make it taste a little better. The chocolate quality is better on this than on the Fibo, which is why I think it goes to a 6.
Wild protein is the best.
But that wild protein is the best so far. Yeah.
So I lost an Oura ring and I was spiraling. I was spiraling big time.
How'd you escape it?
Journaling. You need to get out these thoughts or you're gonna spiral. Losing the ring, Rob was like, it's a material thing. You can always get back another ring. But the fact that you're in Cancun, the fact that you're escaping literally the worst winter storm to have hit New York City in like 5 to 6 years, like you just read this report that like 8,000 flights were canceled across America.
So far.
We're not wizards, by the way. Did not know it was gonna happen, but it did force us to extend our trip. These
are very good.
Yeah, really good. Sabritas kacang, flaming hot. Kacang is peanuts in Malay, actually. Like, actually. No lie, no cap.
Interesting.
Bet. Unk.
They're good.
This is fire.
Mmm.
I don't know if you noticed, but I have a savory pal and a sweet pal.
Oh.
This goes to the top of the savory pal.
Wow.
It's better than Lay's.
Mm.
It's really good.
I think we lose things when we're on vacation, was our takeaway. Like, losing things on vacation is kind of normal. Breaking things, because, like, you're in a new space, like, your mind is focused on all these other things.
Yeah.
And
It's bound to happen.
you're not yourself, and so you end up being a little less careful, and such is life. We all lose things. We all break things.
Wild protein, vegan.
I love how much time we're taking on this episode. Usually we record for like 20 minutes max.
10 minutes, and we're like, chop, chop.
I feel like this feels like an episode for us. we're just hungry, and we've had a long day, and we haven't really talked about it yet.
Us and our besties. Watching us binge on food.
Yeah, right?
That one's good.
Yeah, even.
I am so surprised because vegan protein bars normally aren't as good.
Normally not.
We really have to do like a review of our favorite protein bars
We do.
because
We have opinions.
we have opinions. Like
tried a
now
lot.
that we've gone through the whole processed food episode,
Mm-hmm.
like we know there's beef tallow.
Going through the processed food episode.
And
as
this is
we
like
eat
all
this.
processed food.
But yeah, you lose things on vacation.
I do lose
And you know
things.
what?
We lose things, yeah.
Joel's not special. I'm
I'm
not
not
special. When we were in Malaysia last year, I closed the lid of my MacBook Air. Like I had like the charger for my Apple Watch sitting on it and I didn't realize. Screen cracked. $500.
Right. That's my Oura ring right
And I was
there.
like, you know,
I'm grateful that you brought that up because it made me feel better. I was like, hey, you know, last time we went on a trip, I broke my MacBook Air.
these things
So
happen.
you losing your Oura ring, it's not the worst. And really, like, what other option is there? Do we just sit there and like go? Oh. So I said it was so embarrassing because a whole team of people were like mobilized to look for the ring.
Yeah, the guys had like six of the staff.
I got like 6 guys looking all over the sand for it.
What are these? Like spicy plantains?
So it was very embarrassing to have people look for your shit that you lost. I could be spiraling, but we decided not. I think that's why we work well as a team because we don't allow each other to spiral. We're like, stop and reframe. I literally just watched Freakier Friday on the plane.
You did.
And Jamie Lee Curtis, a psychologist, she was like, pause and reframe. So I was like applying that.
Who knew Freakier Friday and its words of wisdom? Those are kind of mid.
Better than the Lays or not? I think this is better than the Lays.
No, they're not better than Lay's. I would take Lay's over those.
I'll put them beside each other.
Not for me, gang.
But this one, the Sabritas, oh my god.
Mmm.
You guys have a good thing going on
Protein
here.
brownie. All right, Fibo. Can you do it? Can you save yourself from yourself? I feel like that was something too, like after the parasailing.
Right.
We're like, oh man, I think I kind of got ripped off because like we paid extra money for photos that they had taken of us.
The price of the photos and the videos that we paid for was literally the price of the parasailing. We're like, that doesn't sound right.
The light went away.
Yeah, we filmed for so long, the light died. I guess you'll have to see us in the dark.
This one's actually decent.
The best Fibo?
Better texture. I think that was a theme of today. My hot take for today is really a test. And we haven't even gotten to the snorkeling part.
Oh my
But
god.
today was really a test of like, you can choose to be upset about things.
Right.
Or you can choose to just kind of let it go.
Yeah.
And be happy with everything else in your life because, okay, maybe we got ripped off like tipping too much, but reframe for Jamie Lee Curtis's audience. It was probably like 10 extra US dollars overall.
It was $60 US.
Yeah, it's like that's how they make their living. We're definitely better off than they are.
Right.
And so why not see it as like, I got to be gracious.
It's like you can decide that you were ripped off,
Mm-hmm.
or you can decide that you were contributing to the local economy.
Uh-huh.
You want a fresh one, or you want to use this, or you not want to?
Oh, fresh one would be great. I didn't know they were there.
Yeah.
He's hogging them.
Oh,
He's always hogging the wet wipes. So we went snorkeling. It was a 3-hour journey. The first 30 minutes were pretty all right. We got on the boat. They like took us out to like this little area where the first of 4 snorkeling sites were. And we got on the water, swam around, and there were a few fish. It wasn't very groundbreaking.
We saw barracudas though.
We did see a barracuda.
That was pretty cool.
Lights back on.
The lights back on.
Let there be light.
Let there be light.
And that was all right. But then we started going to the next location and the water was colder.
And 2, the waters were very choppy.
So choppy.
It was like at least 3 feet or like 1 meter between like the top and the bottom.
Also, I didn't like how the guides weren't telling us anything. Like, it wasn't like, this is this type of fish, this is that type of fish. Like, this is the coral reef system. Like, none of that. It was just like, all right, get in the water.
Yeah, it was very free range.
It's like,
I felt a little bad because we were the youngest ones there, but like I felt a little bad for like the older couple because they were like clearly struggling with being in the water.
It was
And
cold.
It was cold and like
I did not go in at the last site except for a second because I had to pee. The only saving grace of the trip was they gave us margaritas. which I indulged in because I was so cold. I was like, I have to distract myself from it. But I guess kind of on theme, I ended up closing my eyes while the boat was like chopping through the waters and getting sprayed every
Yeah,
time.
we're getting sprayed a lot.
And I just tried to think of myself, you know what? At least I have the opportunity to have the experience of being in Cancun doing this right now. Wild protein. Cookies and cream.
It's really good. I will say, it is not their fault that the water was choppy. It is not their fault that the fish selection wasn't great today. And it was not their fault that it was especially cold today. Like, we actually had to cancel another site. But yeah, it was definitely very free range and it could have been more guided. That one was good, guys. Wild protein.
Yeah, they are.
Wild.
Wow.
I want the lollipop.
You want to try the lollipop? What is this?
That's why I said I want the lollipop.
Paleta? Oh, it's like a marshmallow.
That is so cute.
It got a little crush.
It's smiling. Ooh.
It's marshmallow.
Look at that marshmallow.
It tastes like sugar. I feel like that's you.
That's
not bad. It's not great.
It's a marshmallow.
It's again in that like, this is very artificial. Not for me, fam.
I think this is Gansito level.
All right. This Rebel is the last protein bar brand we haven't tried. Peanut butter protein bar.
There's also this Coke Zero. Well, it's Cerezo Light. Really?
Ooh.
It just looks like the Coke logo. And so I was like,
Let's see if this one's good.
Peanut candy. Man, I think that's why Tony was making fun of Americans. He was like, yeah, you guys eat all these processed foods and that's why you're all allergic to peanuts. Remember him saying that? And he was like, as Mexicans, we don't have allergies.
Okay, that one's pretty good.
Oh, yeah?
Not a Maribel. It kind of has like a caramel thing around it and then the chocolate around it.
Yeah.
I like that. Texture is important in food, y'all.
Yes, this is good.
I think it's in the top rank.
On par.
None of these protein bars are like great though. Yeah. What is it?
They're little small packages inside the bigger ones. Marzipan. Yum.
What is it? Marzipan.
Oh shit. Careful with like sprinkles.
Whatever. I think after this we're gonna have to shake out the
Yeah, we're gonna have to shake it out.
thing.
It's our last night here, so.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to the fancy ass hotel, right?
Yeah, we are. I'm kind of stoked.
Which sounds like us being really bougie because I'm sure this hotel looks really fancy.
It's just crumbling all over. There's
Wow.
this
Like melts.
There's this peanut thing I had growing up.
Tasty.
I'm gonna put a photo if I remember it, but
I'm gonna
like,
put it here so it doesn't spill everywhere.
it's yum.
Yeah, it is peanut.
It's peanut. I'm putting it down because texture is a problem. It just crumbles.
That is a big issue.
Big issue. I'm sorry. You go below the rice chocolates. That one's like yum. You want some?
Oh, I wanted to try the spicy popcorn. Act 2, which I think is an American brand, but
No, I made sure to like not get American stuff.
This one is made in Mexico, but Act 2 is a American.
I've never had Act 2. Well, I wasn't raised in America.
Oh,
Hot.
the kick comes.
Spicy?
I like that. I'm a spicy
Please
boy.
don't rub your hands on the bed.
I'm rubbing my hands on my hands.
Yeah, but the crumbs are falling on the bed.
I can't do anything right.
No, you can't.
It's good.
Not you.
It's tasty, yeah?
Yeah. I like all of it. My only problem is texture. These popcorn,
Too soft.
way too soft.
The caramel ones get the crunch. Probably from the sugar in the caramel.
This ain't no skinny pop.
Well, compared to the Act 2 caramel.
This ain't no, what's our favorite brand?
Orville?
Himalayan Gold.
Oh!
Lesser Evil.
Lesser Evil.
Yes.
See how it compares to their caramel one.
The taste is good.
That one's good, yeah.
Definitely goes below this though. This is like the best. So good.
Oh god. Yeah, why did we get 2 caramel popcorns?
I like caramel popcorn.
It's really good. I think the spicy one though. The spicy one's maybe just because we've had a lot of caramel popcorn. Never had a spicy popcorn.
I knew it. Yesterday we went to the store. We had a choice between picking this one and this one. And I was like, this one. Because you can't judge a book by its cover sometimes. And then today, we went to the store again. And I was like, well, might as well get this one too. Because I ate half the bag of this one, right? This one's definitely not as good. Sorry, Act 2.
This is the skinny slim pop mezcla de chiles. Something.
I'm having a good time.
Finish out the popcorn.
Are you having a good time?
Yeah, I'm having fun.
Good.
This is air pop.
Popcorn.
The texture's not it. It doesn't taste like healthy popcorn though. It's
Are we
not
close to the expiry? 15
not nearly
April.
as interesting as the black and spicy.
This one sucks in texture and doesn't have the taste.
Yeah.
Straight to the bottom.
Okay, you choose.
Okay. This one says
What are those?
Brimbo Croissantines Mini Hershey's.
Mmm.
They're basically croissants.
Okay.
And with Hershey's chocolate inside.
Hmm.
We gotta see if it's any good. I'm very curious as to how bread would turn out. Because I don't know if it's bread, but
I mean, it's bread. It's just loaded with preservatives.
yeah.
How's that alcohol smell, you know, that processed bread gets? The chocolate's not bad.
Look at the camera when you're talking.
The chocolate's not bad. No.
Right?
Mm-mm.
Straight to the bottom.
Mm-mm.
I saw Hershey's and I was like, maybe.
Yeah. Just give me the Hershey's caramel wild protein. Glad I've been only taking a bite.
Yeah. We are definitely going to eat all of the
Why not
protein.
all
And the
of-
upper tier, the lower tier, I'm not sure if we're going to put that in our body.
All of the wild protein look the same. Like every flavor looks the same. They all taste the same. That's supposed to be caramel. I guess there's a little bit.
Let's not eat this one and let's save it. So we don't like make it go soft.
That
Okay,
means-
next time we taste test, I think we have to like get
This is chocolate peanut.
one item per brand. Because
Yeah.
this is getting like, okay, they all taste the same. I mean, honestly, all the savory
Mmm.
are all good except this.
That one's a little chewier. I like that. But the flavor's not as nice. Woo! Okay.
Yeah, not comparable to the peanut butter. This is a lot of processed food, guys.
It is a lot.
Do not do this at home.
Don't do this.
Don't do this at
You can
home.
get
I'm like a
tummy
little
ache.
sick already.
Right?
Also, I thought these were Takis. It says chips, not Takis.
It does.
Like a bag of Takis on the hottie hottie.
Chips brand seems to be everywhere. They're not as intense as Takis.
This is way better than the Lay's. I think we just like spicy stuff. We're spicy girls.
Those aren't as good as Takis though.
I'm having fun though. We're having a taste. We have to do one with Malaysian candies.
That would be fun. What is that?
It is a Bimbonito Pan Dulce. It's a chocolate roll.
Looks like an eclair. Oh wow.
Mmm.
That looks good.
I didn't get any of the chocolate, so. Mmm. Mmm. You wish you were that. And it's by the same company. That's better than that.
I'm still kind of disappointed by it. The sugar, it's
Yeah.
like grainy.
It's grainy. It's like very refined. It's no Hershey's or it's no like Ferrero, but
Yeah.
it is better than that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like the texture is already a win in my books.
If I had $1 and I had to choose a like chocolatey thing, I might do the Gansito one over that.
Gansito?
Because it's like a lot of different texture and
But then you're gonna feel guilty about like
ooh.
filling the landfills with like plastic boxes. You know?
Honestly, all of these bars I could put in the same category,
No.
except maybe for
The wild
wild
and
ones.
the rebel.
yeah, they're the best ones. Arandanos. What's arandanos? Raisins?
I need more Sabritas. This one was so good. Mmm. This is so good.
Get those. What are they? Flamin' hot peanuts.
Mm.
There must be something similar in the US we can get. If not those.
We just gotta come back to Cancun for it.
Yeah.
We're going to Mexico City next. And this time I'll come back with like all the right pronunciation.
Mmm. Those are raisins covered in milk chocolate. They taste like Raisinets, which are good. I like a Raisinette. Okay, we have 2 more. Sweet and savory.
We had a sweet, so now we do savory.
Yeah. I love the spicy snacks. I guess, and yeah, the US doesn't do spicy snack food. You
What
know?
a shame.
Really?
What a shame.
Spicy snacks are great. So what is this? Chile bofos.
Chile bofos.
I like actually feel a sugar rush from all this. It's like in my brain. Oh, they're stale. Bad. Awful. They just like mush.
Straight to the bottom.
Ugh. Hopefully we can save it with choco rolls. Pina
Maybe we
irresistible.
just got a bad batch. Because you know what?
Yeah. I bet if they were crisp.
We got a lot of these snacks at the health store.
Yeah.
So I feel like people don't go to the health store to get the bad snacks. And so they were all like,
Did we get that at the health store?
we got that.
Why was that at the health store?
I don't know, but
Ooh. Okay. Okay,
that's
girls.
surprising. Is she
Very
good?
good.
Is she a star? Is she a diva?
Mm-hmm.
Am I gonna clap and cheer? Or am I gonna sit back?
I think
and...
so. It's good. I can't complain about that. Oh my god.
It's not giving.
Not giving?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, I have a sugar rush.
The sponge feels too dry.
It is too dry.
Yeah.
And the sponge isn't... The sponge looks like it is brown, but not chocolate.
Right. If you stuck around this long, maybe subscribe. Okay, these are our favorite. Let's put the top of the top.
I think that was the top.
That's the top of the top. This is the top of the top.
And among the protein ones, I guess like the Rebel and the Wild Protein were our favorites. There are probably other protein bars that we didn't get. Tell us why we're wrong about any of these.
Wait, so I think this one goes in the Hall of Fame too, right?
Oh my god, this one was so good. Yes. Give me
What about the
this.
gansito? Gansito.
I feel like we were supposed to like that.
Yeah, but I just cannot get over this plastic. I'm just,
Yeah, right?
why?
Silly.
It's 2026, you guys. I like don't even want to take a bite, but I will.
He's going to. Yeah, these are definitely the winners.
Okay, good. Yeah. I mean, she's artificial, but
Yeah, these are the best ones.
best.
Best.
Goated. Meryl would approve.
What other countries should we travel to next during gigantic New York City snowstorms and eat all the food on the bed in our hotel room? Until then,
We love you. Bye.
we love you. Bye.